Often we try to express our love, our feelings to the our closest one, or to our partner, to our family, to our friends, and we don't have the right word to express it. We get shy, and we are not able to express our love or feelings to someone else, and especially to our family also. We are not able to express in the words like I love you, ma'am. We all are not able to express these type of words in front of our family, in front of our friends, or in front of our closest one. So here I would ask one more question to you. Have you ever felt difficult to start a conversation or to drive it up to a next level? If you say yes, then stay tuned, because this video has the same content as per your requirement, and this will make you able or make a courage within you to talk with some stranger or to someone the closest one to you. So stay tuned. I have extracted all these points of meaningful conversation from listening Siddharth Anantaram. He is the founder of Life Circle and master at curating meaningful conversation with someone. He is a life coach, he is a TEDx speaker, and he is the business head of Ever Coach by Mind Valley, the world's hottest company for personal growth. So stay tuned to listen his experience about meaningful conversation. He describes three key points of having a meaningful conversation. The first one is honesty. If you are honest with your talk, or try to be honest with your talk, whatever you are saying, it may hurt a little at the point of time, or it may not hurt to someone, but if it hurts, it may be for a moment, it may be for some time, but it will be realized after some time, and that will make benefit in your conversation. Second, be vulnerable. Whatever you are saying, be clear, be precise, and this is like entering in a conversation where you don't know the outcome, what will be the outcome, but be clear and very clear from yourself. The third one is perspective. In which perspective the conversation is being exchanged, keep it in mind. So here Siddharth says more. Often people talk themselves to stop someone, and very clearly, just because of the fear of judgment. Whenever you talk to someone, you have the fear of judgment, that how the person to whom you are talking will judge you on what words, or on what statement. So he says, to reduce this fear of judgment, you may try some steps. The first one is find a stranger. Second one, share whatever is in your heart to that stranger. Third, see the courage in yourself. When you share the talk and the feelings and the whatever the thing is in your heart to that stranger, you get courage to share that things with someone else. And if you get the courage, go to your closest one and share whatever is in your heart. So this is the way you can reduce the fear of judgment. So he also says, to start a meaningful conversation, or if you are messed up with your partner or family or anyone else, you can start the meaningful conversation by putting a check-in. Check-in and check-out is the way you can introduce this to have a meaningful conversation. So check-in is the way to find the right time and the right environment. Through check-in, like hey, what's on your mind? Or hey, what's the most exciting thing happening in your life? Or simply, how was your day? Because this question will not have an answer like yes or no. This answer will be engaging your partner with you, and this will lead to a conversation, continuous conversation, and this will let you check whether the environment is right or not, whether the time to express your things are right or not. So this way, check-in will help you to analyze the environment of that time or mood of your friend or to anyone. So in the similar way, you can put a check out when you want to conclude the conversation or you want to end up your conversation. So you can put a check-in like, hey, whatever our conversation was, I conclude that from this conversation means now you want to just close up your conversation or end up your conversation, and that's why you are putting your conclusion. So this will lead to a checkout way. So you should use particular ways to start a conversation or to end a conversation. And if you want a perfect or a meaningful conversation, then you should be a perfect listener also. You should be interested, not interesting. Means in between the conversation, you should listen your partner peacefully and use the statements like, hey, whatever you are saying, I think this is, means this type of statements. Whatever you are saying, this is, or I think, whatever you are saying, I think, this type of statements leads that your friend think that you are listening him or her peacefully, and you are ready to answer, you are ready to conclude that. So you should use this type of way to talk with someone, and this will be helpful for you and to others. So any conversation is directly related with your body language. So create your own rapport when you are talking to someone, like you can smile, you can you can listen him or her peacefully, you can make a eye contact, or whatever the way you can choose to build your rapport, so that after the conversation that person may remember you whatever he has talked to you. So at the last, Siddharth says, and I experience, don't wait too long to share your things, whatever is in your heart, because if you don't do this, it may lead to regret to yourself. So, if there is something in your heart, share very clearly with your closest one or to whoever you want to share. So, thank you. Hope it will be beneficial for you. See you soon.